worst movie musicals of all time. I have my list. Do you? Hey, I'm Roxy with Roxy's Broadway Breakdown. Welcome back to my channel. So a few weeks ago, I did best movie musicals of all time. And so I thought it's only fair to give the list of what I think are the worst. And maybe not the worst, but definitely ones I like the least. I'm all about live theater. And so sometimes they make these movie adaptations that I think can go really, really right or really, really wrong. And so let me kick off my list with Cats. Yeah, Tom Hooper, I think, really botched this up. I love the stage musical version of Cats. The costumes, the sets, you really believe, if you use your imagination, that these are like cats just running around a junkyard having fun. And Tom Hooper creeped me out with this. The costumes, I don't know how they did it, if it was like AI generated or what, but the costumes are creepy. They looked weird in them. And just the way he filmed it, and I don't know, I had high hopes because the talent list was so high. I mean, with Jennifer Hudson and Judi Dench and Idris Elba and T-Swift. T-Swift was going to be in it. I don't know. He just ruined it. And it's such a shame because this is such, a huge show that's been on the stage and places around the world for so many years. And we've waited so long for the movie, and then he just ruined it. I have to say it. He ruined it, and it flopped. It flopped big time. He had already done Les Mis, and I think he did Les Mis well. I like the movie version of Les Mis. There were a few things I would have changed up, but I'm not a movie director. But I don't know why he made him sing live on the set. He could have cleaned up some pitch issues in a studio, but I'm not here to talk about Les Mis. But anyway, Cats, it was I did not say catastrophe. I did not. I'm better than that. The movie wasn't, but I'm better than that. Moving on to Evita. I will say this over and over again. I will shout it to the rooftops, bar none, hands down. It is my favorite stage musical of all time. I think Hal Prince was nothing short of genius when he staged this production, the original production. So when I went to see the movie, I think it already had a disadvantage with me in that I was just constantly comparing movie to stage and movie to stage. And I just didn't care for Madonna in the role of Eva Perón, and I didn't really like Antonio Banderas in the role of Shay. And I've seen so many productions and so many great Eva Peróns and so many great Shays that when, I just saw the two of them, Madonna just didn't do it for me as Eva Perón. And I've seen some great ones. And I love Madonna, but I just like her as Ava, just didn't do it for me. Sorry if you're just a huge Madonna fan and you just love her and everything, but for that, it just didn't work. A chorus line. A chorus line is pretty simple, guys. It's great dancers telling their stories with iconic Michael Bennett choreography. That's it. That's all you need. And when I saw it and they had changed the iconic opening number choreography, I'm like, I'm done. You had to go there. It's like, why fix it if it's not broken? And then they had to do the whole Hollywood thing where we know better, and, change it and do their thing with it. And it's like, you had to go there. You had to go there and ruin a good thing. Brigadoon. I love Gene Kelly and Sid Charisse, and of course, they're great in the movie. And it's not that the movie's a bad movie. It's just that I love the stage version so much, and I've seen this so many times that I'm always roped up into it and swept away by the romance of this musical, and you really do feel like you're swept away into this story about this mystical little town that appears once every 100 years in the Scottish Highlands. And so when I watch this movie, it's like, it's a good story, it's a good movie, but I don't feel like I'm, being swept away. I mean, there's nothing like live theater. That's the thing. You just feel like you're part of it, not just a spectator. Same thing with the movie Phantom. Phantom, when I saw it I was lucky enough to see the closing night of Michael Crawford and Sarah Brightman. It was their last performance. And you just feel like you're walking into a Paris opera house, and it's just sheer spectacle. And it's an experience. You feel like you're just part of something. And when you see it, you know, the movie, it's just very flat. It's just, you know, I mean, Emma Rossum, Gerard Butler, Patrick Wilson, he's a Broadway actor. He's a wonderful actor. He's got a beautiful baritone voice. It's not that, again, that the talent was bad. It's just, I was very removed from it. It's just like, oh, I'm just watching it, and I'm not just living an experience. It's just, you know, there's just a difference between live theater and a movie. Best Little Whorehouse in Texas. That's another one that just didn't do it for me. I've done this show. I was Tatty Joe, one of the girls. And other than Dolly Parton's performance as Miss Mona, because I love some Dolly Parton. Oh, I love Dolly Parton. But I found the movie chaotic and kind of like they just didn't really follow the musical at all. And it was just sort of frantic, and Burt Reynolds seemed unhappy to be in it. I was just like, this is just a strange version of this show. Where are they going with it? So that's not a movie I care for. And then lastly, I have to put Carousel on the list because, again, I prefer the stage version, especially if done well. Well, I always love stage versions if they're done well. But, yeah, it's a sad show. It's a tragic show. And I love the ballet montage, and if you have a great Billy Bigelow, and if they do the costumes and the colors pop and everything just comes to life on stage. And the movie has always fallen flat for me. It's just lackluster. It's like if it's on, it's like, it's just Carousel, you know. So anyway, let me know your thoughts. Let me know some of your favorites or movies you don't really care for in the comments below. And don't forget to click and subscribe. And I'll see you in my next.